Hello and welcome to Extra Time. Thank you very much, as always, for your tweets. The first one is for you, Stephen.
Ooh.
Did you ever play against Vinnie Jones? If so, was his reputation as a hard man well earned?
No.
You did play against him?
Yes.
But his reputation was not well earned?
No.
Who was the hardest man you played against? Or with?
That's a tough one. Because there's a lot of people.
Give me a top three then.
I'll tell you what. There's a guy called Tommy Smith, not the one that used to work here.
Right.
That anybody in football was scared of going near.
Former Liverpool, yeah?
Former Liverpool player. Another former Liverpool player, Jimmy Case.
Yes.
Same thing.
Yeah.
But at Southampton,
Yep.
everybody knew to stay away because he would do you. There used to be a way of doing somebody without getting caught.
Right.
You know, there's like professional tricks. You know, you get there a little later than the other person. You know, you just lift your toe, your boots up so your studs are short. You know, certain little. You could call them sneaky, but at the end of the day, it was accepted then that if you got done, then you didn't complain
You
about
could
it.
always get away with one early too, couldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
But now you wouldn't be able to get away with it, no?
No.
Because all the old...
No, and Vinnie used to kick people stupidly. I mean, how Vinnie never got sent off more often than he did is beyond me. Because he would just kick people senselessly in front of everybody. It was.
What about you, Brian? The hardest person you came up against? Or played with?
One of the nicest guys off the field, but certainly hard on, Clay Koyman.
Right.
I'll never forget first time I went up against him. I heard stories about how crazy he was from national team guys, how hard he was. I won a few headers off him. We get a goal kick, and we both go up, challenge for the ball, and all of a sudden I feel that in the middle of my back.
Oh.
And I land, and I look around, and he goes. Didn't get a yellow card, nothing.
Sneaky, like Stevie's saying.
No, that was full-on blatant, but nobody believed that you could possibly kick someone in the back when we're jumping up. But he certainly got me good.
Norman Whiteside was like that. Norman was the nicest man.
Manchester United?
Yes. Tell you what, as soon as you pulled a jersey over his head, he just became a Tasmanian.
Really?
Aye. Incredible.
Next question. It's Gab's here, isn't he? Let's ask Gab this. Why the hell is Modric on the list of best players when it's very clear that he was in the World Cup final only because of Croatia being on the extremely weak side of the bracket, Gab?
I don't even know where to begin. But first I'm going to remind you, actually, and it's funny that Stevie studiously avoided this. Stevie played against Vinnie Jones in a very high-profile game at Wembley in 1988 when Vinnie Jones was playing for Wimbledon, which is a game that went down in history. But I won't belabor that point because obviously had Stevie wanted to talk about that, he would have talked about that. Or maybe he's just plain forgotten. But yeah, the Modric question. You know where I'm going, yeah?
No, I've no idea. I've got no idea where you're going, Gab.
1988 FA Cup final.
Yeah. Well,
Liverpool against Wimbledon.
Yeah.
The greatest upset in FA Cup final history.
Yeah. What's that got to do with Vinnie Jones being a hard man?
We played in that game, and so did you. I thought you.
Yeah, but what's that got to do
That
with
was
being
like
a
probably
hard
the
man?
biggest game Vinnie Jones ever played in, and you were right there with him.
Well, what's that got to do with him being a hard man?
Oh, it's getting awkward, Brian, isn't it? No?
Well, seriously, what's that got to do with it,
I don't know
Gab?
what's going on. I don't know. I don't know, Stevie.
I'll answer the Modric question. No, that's silly. First of all, you can only beat what's put in front of you. Second of all, Modric, without Modric, I really don't think Croatia would have been anywhere near the World Cup final. And he also won that thing we call the Champions League, which is a pretty important competition, and he played a pretty big part in that too. So, no, I think, I'm not saying Modric should definitely win the Ballon d'Or, but he's certainly, I think, a very legit candidate.
Next question is for Brian. McBride.
Is there a different one on the panel?
Just making sure. It's clear.
We've got the belters already, haven't we?
If Pulisic is the best USA player now, where does Weah rank?
I think we still need to figure more out about Timothy Weah. Certainly, his start with PSG is something to be watched.
What are you doing, Stephen?
I was told to move my chair.
I don't think you're meant to be that close.
Oh, sorry.
You've got to be on your mark.
All right, sorry.
He's a player that has the possibilities of being up there and challenging to be the best U.S. player. Are you on the mark?
Aye. We're good, aye. Right, magic, aye. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But I also think there's plenty of young players coming through that, you know.
You start
will-
again?
Yeah, you want to start again?
No, it's fine, good. Right, lots of young players coming through.
No, but yeah, listen.
Stevie's on holiday tomorrow. He's already got
I know,
that
he's already
taste.
gone. He's
I know.
looking for a haircut.
I'm not babysitting for a week.
Well, you're not working, are you?
Well,
You're away
I
from...
will be working.
Anyways, Timothy Weah has a chance, but Christian Pulisic has shown it already in the big
You
league.
still going on about that question?
Yes. You're looking at my butt over here going around. I don't know what was going on.
Beg your pardon.
Gab, who is your Super Bowl winner and matchup?
Ooh.
All right. It takes a lot of faith to believe that my Eagles can go back. There's a good reason why they were being booed at halftime on opening day. I believe in Wentz. I believe in Alshon Jeffrey. So yes, I think we can go back. So that's one. I'd love to wipe that to basically stomp all over Brady and Belichick again.
Oh,
But
you
then I think
know
I'd
what?
enjoy it
Isn't it
more if they
amazing?
didn't
Isn't
even
it
make the-
amazing, eh? You go and win the
What?
You go and win the Super Bowl, right? Your team wins the Super Bowl after 100,000 years, right? I'm on one here, yeah.
2-0.
And the only thing you, and the only thing you can do is complain about the way your team's playing in the first game of the season, and then all you're interested in is squashing Brady.
How could they be booed at
Yes.
half-time?
Aye, I mean, what kind of supporters are you lot?
Because they were bad. The offense was bad. Nick Foles was throwing it all over the place. And so what do? You
Well, you
react
stick-
based on the performance.
You stick with your team. You don't boo them halfway through the first game of the season. That's
No,
got
that's something you
got
have
to
to
help, isn't it?
Respect is something you earn. We cheered them when
So
they won.
winning the- so winning
and
the
that was
Super
last
Bowl.
year. This year, when Foles is what?
Winning the Super Bowl doesn't give you any leeway.
They gave him the first quarter.
Honestly, goodness.
Yeah,
I tell you what.
we celebrated them all summer long, but they got to perform now.
I'll tell you what,
That's not the way it works.
Did you ever think it was because of you lot? That's why you never won any other Super Bowl. Too much pressure on the players.
I have.
You played your part.
We've discussed
You
this.
played your part over the years. Don't deny it.
By the
The
way, it
Philadelphia
looks like
Eagles
Spencer
have been champions of
Spencer
the NFL
really
on
wanted
4 separate occasions.
to have that name. 635436161.
Hey, actually, did the Eagles fans not boo Santa one year?
Oh, Gab, they didn't, did they?
I think they did.
Stop
I heard
it.
that.
No, they did not.
How could you boo Santa?
It wasn't Santa Claus. It was a guy dressed
They did.
in
They
a Santa
absolutely did.
suit who was
I remember.
drunk. And every lazy sports writer across the country keeps repeating that stupid story over and over again. But it wasn't really Santa,
That's the
Stevie.
ultimate.
It was a guy dressed in a Santa suit who
Holy
was drunk.
Wasn't the real Santa.
All these children
Wasn't the real
around the world
No, it wasn't
waiting
the real
in presents from the great Santa himself.
It wasn't the
and
real
you lot
Santa.
boom. I mean, seriously.
Brian,
It's
you're
an imposter.
How low can you get?
This is great.
Who is your Super Bowl
Can
winner?
I get some popcorn?
Who's your Super Bowl winner and matchup, Brian?
Patriots.
Early.
Patriots.
Yeah, Bears, Jets. Producer. Listen, I'm excited about the Bears. Khalil Mack, but I don't think they'll get anywhere near it.
Right.
I have zero clue.
Okay, that's fair enough, Brian. That's good. I think it's going to be a Rams-Chiefs final. Rams
Chiefs?
win it. Yeah, I think so. They look good.
Not Browns Lions. No.
No, Rams-Chiefs. Okay, that is it.
You
ESPN FC.
never mentioned me, the Patriots.
Oh, sorry, you've had enough to say already, young man.
All right. So. Patriots. Gab, you hear that? Brady, back to his best.
Who are they gonna
Wimbledon.
face? Who are they going to? Who are they going to face? in the final?
Oh, I see. He finally
I didn't know
he finally at least came out and said exactly
know you
why he
played-
brought that up.
Yeah. Can't believe you played tennis, Gab.
Dear.
Qualifying this year, is it?
Queens.
Queens. Yeah.
This is Eastbourne.
Ooh, started early this year, eh?
Right, what's going on? Let's finish this awful mess of a segment. ESPN FC returns tomorrow. I don't know what's happening tomorrow. Oh, Burley's back. Great.